Hello, my little grains. Today's vlog is going to be pretty easygoing. Some of you really wanted a tour, so I'm going to give kind of like an informal tour of my craft room. It's not a formal tour. It's an informal tour, okay? Don't judge it if it's a little disorganized. So this is the area where I record, where the magic happens, and there's my magical hat that just came out of the dryer. And see, I have lights over here, and then I have lights over here that my brother helped me put up. I have some Sophie and Toffee boxes that we're due to do a live stream for, which I'm gonna eventually do, I promise, very soon. And then behind me is the iconic kind of shelf that you see, and the other shelf that I have, and we have my painting. But now, many of you have been asking, Jackie, when is this painting going to be finished? I think I should hopefully have it done sometime during the holidays. It feels like it's been there for 2 years, maybe a whole year. And there's Splinter. Let's listen. Hey, buddy. You're not allowed in. Oh my God, you're not allowed in here, buddy. Splinter. Excuse me. You're not allowed. Oh my God, you're not allowed in here. All right, buddy. You're getting evicted. Say bye to everyone. He's so cute, but he's not allowed in here. So as I was saying, this holiday season, I'll finish it, and then I'll start another one. Probably All Might, because I love All Might so much. Here we have some of the upcoming craft kits and little trinkets that I'll be reviewing, but don't look too much, because sometimes a surprise is a good thing. But right above this shelf, we have some artwork. I absolutely love this kind of girl power going against, evils on their own, which is really, really cool. And if you're interested, here's the artist that did both Peach and Belle. And then we have a Ninja Turtle one that is crooked. I'm sorry. This was drawn by Eric Tabot, who I see almost every year at Comic-Con, and I get him to sign it, and he does this cute little toidle on the bottom, and I ask him to sign it. I know I need to eventually put it less crooked, but sooner than later, I promise I'll do it eventually. Above that, the YouTube 100,000 plaque. Man, it feels like such a long ago. Wow, English #1. Such a long time ago since I got this. I can't wait for the 1 million plaque, which feels like it's around the corner, but is a little late. By the way, for those of you who are here and have no idea how you stumbled, this is my second channel. My main channel is Nerdy Crafter, so go check that one out. Otherwise, everything just feels completely out of context. So Nerdy Crafter is the main channel. This is my second channel. It's kind of like a dump of thoughts and having fun. And then we have this corner here. Now, these two are crooked. This was sent by one of you grains, which I absolutely love. And I don't know if we can see it, but well, no, we can't. It has this iridescent, oh, you can see a little bit down here. Has a little bit of that iridescent shine. See? Near the foot? Yes. So it does have that. I feel like this is the corner of loopy frames. Yeah, this one's crooked, that one's crooked, but eventually I'll fix it. Over here we have my Sailor Moon. Absolutely gorgeous drawing. I love it. I love the colors. I love the feel. It's like Neo-Tokyo type. And this is my collectibles. And of course we have my All Mights, my video games, my figurines. These are some of the figurines that are harder to get, so Deku. And we have from Summer Wars, my absolutely lovely Litten. I love him so much. Made by Delightful. I cherish him so much. And then this was made by one of my patrons, Kit, for our Secret Santa exchange. This was also sent by one of you grains, so a custom doll of Salty. It's I love this corner so much. My little shrine. Up here we have more figurines and collectibles. I really, really am into toy photography. But I hadn't had much of a chance to do toy photography in the longest time ever. So I really want to get back into toy photography because it's one of those things that is so relaxing to do. If you've ever done any kind of toy photography, hashtag me on Instagram and on Twitter. I would really love to see the kinds of photography that you've done because I like to go outside, take my Ninja Turtles outside, get like those fighting scenes, and it's just so fun. Especially with these guys. Having action poses is the best. I love Raphael's freak out face. They're just so priceless. Oh, I don't even know if I told you Grains about this. Okay. Oh yeah, there's dust. I need to clean up. Don't judge me. So, and I can't even blame this on Angel, because Angel doesn't come here that often unless we're recording. These are big-jawed animals, and they were selling them in Japan. I was like, look at that. So we have a big jaw kangaroo with its little baby big-jawed Joey. Oh my gosh. That is so cute and ugly at the same time. And then, over here, I think this is a bison. I believe so. I could be wrong. Or an ox. I think it's definitely not a yak, because yaks are furry. But I could be wrong again. Look at the jaw on this thing. Here I have some art books, some manga, and from My Hero Academia and Ancient Magus Bride. If you have not seen it, good. I highly recommend both of these. I don't usually buy manga, but these two have me by the heartstrings. This here is my lesser known corner, which I'm still working on. It's kind of a mess over here. So I got this from the same artist that did the Pokemon ones that I hang in my hallway. Let me show you. This one's over here. Except it's Derpy Link and Derpy Epona. I absolutely love this. It's so cute. And this is the original. It's not a print. So it's handmade. And here I have some of the art that you Greens send over, which I love so much. It's a pity that sometimes I can only see your art digitally and I don't actually physically have them. So when I do physically get them, they go up here because I like to feel close to you Grains. By the way, for those of you who are interested in becoming a YouTuber, who are thinking of becoming a YouTuber, it is such a huge space right now. So if you can, I highly recommend you check out Vid Summit. It is happening next month, actually in a couple of weeks. I am one of the speakers there, and I'm going to be talking about the psychological aspect of gaining an audience. So if you ever do want to watch that, definitely do that, because I think it's going to be awesome and I'm so excited to present. And not just that, but huge creators like Mr. Beast, Casey Neistat, and a huge load of other amazing creators and also influencers and people who know the industry are going to be there. So it's going to be taking place in LA. But if you can't go, there are going to be auditing online possibilities. So if you can go on the website Vid Summit, again, I'm not sponsored, not affiliated, I'm just the speaker over there. And I know that information when you start can be hard to get, or sometimes it could be the wrong information. So if you go to Vid Summit, you have the option of watching online. So if you don't want to travel all the way to LA because you live too far, and you don't want to pay the plane ticket and you can't afford maybe the trip over there, like I didn't in the first many few years doing YouTube. I was like, I can't pay that. But what I did do is I did pay the fee to watch, get this, online. So you can watch all of the things, all of the conferences, the workshops online. That way you don't really have to travel. All this to say, I got a package from the Vid Summit team, and I tried not to look what's inside. It's still sealed, but I did see that it was a tripod, but I'm so curious. Open it. Oh, paper dust. I'll let you Grains see it first. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a lot of dust in here. And I got my little thank you note for being one of the speakers, and it is signed by Daryl, Mr. Beast, and Sean Duras. How exciting is that? Never did I think, when I first started my channel, that I would ever be invited to talk about YouTube things. I always feel like there's so much I just don't know. So, I have this thing, maybe you Grains will definitely sympathize. You know the imposter syndrome? Where even though you are qualified for something, you feel not qualified. And I feel like that all the time when I'm at school. Don't open your mouth, Jackie. It's better to be quiet and appear smart than talk and prove otherwise. So, all right, we're not gonna do any sound effect things, but I am super excited. So we get a switch pod. I've never had a switch pod because I use the Gorilla Pod, but this is supposed to also be around the same around the same caliber. It's a Vid Summit exclusive. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like a tripod that you can use as a selfie kind of thing, and then you can also place it down. Really need to get a microphone for my Ooh, that is one smexy piece of technology. Look at that. That is way tinier than I expected. So yeah, it does stand, and it collapses. Oh, that is really easy to hold. I thought it would actually be unpleasant to hold, but nay, that is not the case. Oh, and we have the tight knee thing. All right, so on a more slightly serious note, I just came back from the doctor's today, so I went to an endocrinologist. I actually went to a private one because I was so tired of the free public ones that we have here. No, like, all they've done was just shun me and tell me, you know, that's your genetics, live with it kind of thing. So when I went to the endocrinologist, he did again confirm, yes, I do have Hashimoto's disease, which is not new. I've known that for a bit. But also he told me that I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I think it's called PCOS for short. For those of you who have it, let me know how you call it for short, because it's a mouthful. So I also suspected that I did have that, but he just confirmed it. And also insulin resistance, which I'm not surprised of, again, because my whole family on my dad's side are diabetic and they have insulin resistance, which explains quite a bit when it comes to flare-ups and weight gain that happens even though my appetite is really small and I'm not a big eater. I don't like sweet things that often. It's frustrating because I love exercising too. So all this goes into play on like all these different things where I'm always feeling tired and all that. So to make a long story short, after that appointment, he decided to put me on new medication for my thyroid because he said I was probably not well medicated from the other previous doctors. Surprise, surprise, I knew that already too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So he's putting me on new medication that I'm going to be starting, and hopefully we can see something, because this medication is called thyroid, and it's by a company that makes it from like pork thyroid extracts, kind of like a natural-ish version, but it's not natural. It's not naturopathic. It's conventional medicine backed by science, because that one has both T3s and T4s, which means that your body doesn't have to worry about converting one or the other. You get both for your thyroid issues. For those of you who don't know what Hashimoto's is, think of it as thyroid, but where you have like your hormones completely off balance. That's layman's term, but I'll leave more resources in the description box below if you're interested. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm actually pretty excited to see what this new, what's it called? Treatment. What this new treatment has, because I have been unmedicated for the last 2 years because the doctors I've been to were just so discouraging. Sometimes you go there and you're so frustrated that they're not listening that you just start to tear up and cry, and they're like, aha, it's because you're depressed. And you're like, no, dude, I'm frustrated. So I'm pretty sure many of you can relate to that. But don't despair. Keep looking. I was just fed up at this point, so I really needed to go see a private endocrinologist. I was like, you know what? It'll be worth it. I know it's expensive, but it has to be done. It just has to be done. It's either that or live with more of like discomfort and pain and inflammation and all that stuff. Don't despair. You'll eventually hopefully find something that'll make it easier for you. With that said, I'm going to be recording 3 more of these Japanese food craft kits. Sika won't be with me this time because I need to get ahead since we have to go to Japan soon. So I need to record a couple of videos ahead of time, but you Grains will be one of the first to watch the Japan vlogs, which are gonna be sometime in end of October. So stay tuned for Japan vlogs. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get my new vlogging camera, vlog in Japan. I'm gonna make a fool of myself vlogging in public, but someone's gotta do it. Until then, I'll see you Grains in the next vlog.